Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Space Wreck, where today we're doing this thing. We're gonna help Galetti and his friends take over the Clypeda, basically to cover our escape so that we can maybe actually finally make it back home with the chip and then still potentially have to deal with the the other pirate ship. That's okay. Later problems are for later. This problem is for right now. So we have a fair number of options here. We did gather 3 painkillers and a hot plate, but we can't get him to make the anesthetic gas, it seems like, unless we can also figure out how to use the life support systems to deploy it first. That's actually a real shame, because if we could get him to make us just a normal dose of this stuff, I might be able to solve the problem with just that, right? We can still try to talk our way past. I'm not strong enough to carry out some of the food I was relying on. Must have run out. That's fine. We can definitely drop some stuff. I don't need all these plasma frogs in my hands right now, probably, but also, like, we for sure have other things. I guess I could just use one of these repair kits. I'm gonna use a repair kit to hold on. What is the suit that we're wearing right now is called an assault suit, and it's in poor condition. But like, this is the good one, right? Yeah, this is the one I would like to repair. Was this on the list? Assault suit. Yes, okay. All right, I think that was a good idea. That was probably a reasonable way to spend that, to spend some weight beneficially. Okay, so we got 2 enemies left. There are certainly a variety of ways one might deal with them. The fact that we blew our perception test on this guy makes me wonder if it is perhaps going to be impossible to talk him into just leaving the top level of the ship. We could just break something with the engines. Let me walk over to this engine here and see about messing with it. Because if we like do some damage to this engine and then tell him to go check the console, perhaps it will actually cause him to run over here, and then from there, who knows? How heavy is a fuel regulator? Okay, I can pick up a fuel regulator. So I'll pull a fuel regulator out of this engine. And then maybe he'll go and try to scavenge a new one or something. Hey, I think something's wrong with the engine. Indeed. Fuel pipeline seems to be offline. I wonder what's wrong. This is weird. On first glance, you'd think one of the regulators is busted. However, if you pay attention, you'll realize it's not busted, it's simply missing. If it was busted, there would be a damaged fuel chip. Instead, there is nothing. Which means that means that we have a saboteur on this ship. Speaking of which, why do you keep wearing your spacesuit indoors? He suddenly becomes very suspicious. Alright, well, I'm gonna go for this top speech option, because this one seems like it just gets me back to neutral. I'm not trying to get back to neutral. I'm trying to get him to do something else. So, a saboteur here? Oh, quick, we mustn't waste a moment. Warn the captain, lock the hatch. This doesn't seem like it should work at all, but my speech skill is very high. You are fucking kidding me. Cut the crap. Why are you wearing a spacesuit? Open the visor. Man, that's a really bad time for a bad roll. Like a really, really bad roll. Not a single plus. And that we needed a 3 too, right? I had to roll either 2 negatives and 2 blanks, or 3 negatives and 1 plus. Or I guess 4 negatives. But that's, you know, that's a pretty small number of the overall outcomes. Well, I don't think just attacking him is my favorite plan. We might be able to take him. I have that electric prod, so it'd be him and the cambot, right? I have that electric prod. I'm pretty good at beating up cambots. I'm gonna see if I can talk my way out of this, though. All right, here's the deal. Yeah, I'm not really Jenkins. You got me, but I mean no harm to you. I'm out here just trying to survive. You fucked with my engines. This that's fair. That is essentially attempting to kill him and everyone he knows. I can see why he might get a little bent out of shape about that. All right. Focus roll to just start in on him before he can get me. All right. I managed to stop him from calling out for help, which did not in fact stop him from calling out for help at all, because the person in a different room was immediately aware of what was going on. Also, I'm just walking around at 5 HP. I should probably like take some drugs. I mean, engage in healthsome lifestyle habits that, you know what I mean. 3 HP is rough. So I still have some painkillers, yeah, even above the 3 that I need. All right, that'll get me back up to fighting strength in case. Save. Okay. I was just curious. I thought, you know, there's some chance that maybe reloading would have unlocked the thing. Okay. So, in a world where all of my dice rolls do not want to work, how do I solve this problem? Again, we could just gas him from another nearby room, although actually, I don't see a ventilation duct in this chamber, so even if we did have the knockout gas, I don't know what we could do with it. Huh? What is it, Jenkins? No, nothing, never mind. Oh, shoot, sorry. What I want to do is examine you. No, examine the Capitan, the person. Look at. Okay. So we can potentially talk him down only if we have managed to get rid of everybody else in some way, is what we figure. I'm gonna go back down. Wait, that's the exit hatch. Just really quickly here. Yeah, what I would really love is to just get... Where was the hatch down to the lower deck? I would love to see if there's a way... Oh, this is the ladder down. The ladder looks like it extends upward, but yeah, it is the ladder down. I would love to figure out how exactly I'm going to get that stuff in the life support system and maybe get Glady to actually make me the knockout gas. Because that would seem to be the way to solve this if none of the dice want to work, right? Who put a robot in the brig, anyway? It's an average. We're going to have a hard time getting through an average with only one tinker. And if this is the brig, I can't imagine this would be... It's the life support computer that is what we need. But the problem is, I'm not going to be able to solve a problem that is computer-based. Also, I cannot stop rolling negatives. There wasn't like a spare computer manual around here, was there? Nope. All right, yeah, I may have to just jump that dude. That may be our only option. But is there a way to do so quietly? Because what I want to do is get rid of this guy in a way that doesn't have the Capitan on alert so that we can then you know, confront him about being outnumbered and potentially just talk him down. You know what? I'm not gonna like save scum this a ton, but I am going to go ahead and pull the fuel regulator and try that talking path one more time, just to enter combat in that way with our actual HP. If it doesn't work again, that's fine. If it does work, that would be neat. All right, let's save. So if I get killed immediately, we can just try combat with a slightly different strategy. Hold on a second. What is in my other hand? Okay, it is the shock baton. That's the weapon we want to draw if things come down to it. We mustn't waste a moment. Warn the captain. Lock the hatch. Yeah. See, even that bad roll is good enough. Your decisiveness and casual resolve throws him off. Right. Yes, we must be careful now. I'll check all the rooms just to be sure. No, all I've done is put everybody in combat mode. I could try to just lift the key fob, maybe? Yep, as always, real good at computers. Extremely good at rolling net negative results on SciTech. You know, like half of the results that are possible shouldn't cause that. Like, it shouldn't be a thing that happens literally every time I touch a computer. Okay. He's got eyes in the back of his head, apparently. Just not pickpocketable. Alright, well, I hate to have to resolve this via combat, but it does seem like we have to resolve this via combat. I haven't seen any suspicious activity yet. Can I get a different read on him now that he's, you know, in combat mode? No. It's interesting that this dialogue check is difficult. I don't know why it would be. That seems like the easier thing to get somebody to buy, right? Alright. So the idea here is that me failing that check allowed him to call out to the captain, but he clearly was able to call out to the captain the other way anyway, right? We saw that. Ugh, and in combat with those two, I get totally pasted. The problem is 6 AP. You simply cannot fight two enemies with 6 AP. Not with this. Like, I need a better weapon for sure. Okay. So if I can't get, let me load my manual save, please. All right. So if I can't get any kind of talking solution with mech, because I botched that perception roll, probably, unless there's perhaps some other situation I can create, right? Yeah, I don't know what else. And since there's no way to get Gleddy to make me the knockout gas, I don't know that there is a solution to this problem that isn't just combat. I could just jump the captain where the captain's not expecting it, and just jump him right here. See if I can brain him, or I can just give the guns to the guys downstairs, and we can try to take the ship by force as a group. That's probably the actual answer, right? Let me look at our weapons on hand here. So I don't have a lot of super compelling melee weaponry. The shock baton is honestly about as good as it gets. So these things are pretty heavy. All right, let me tuck something in here and grab that knife. What do I have that weighs something that I don't actually need? Here. We'll drop some porn to pick up a combat knife. So if I'm gonna have at this captain, I'm assuming the combat knife's gonna be a little bit more. Nope, it's actually terrible. Sneak? Oh, I'm visible, sure. Wow, he just leaps into combat mode with his armor on instantly, and also alerts literally everybody else on the ship. I have to admit, that's not how I thought that was going to go. And then I kicked him really hard. I was trying to get the door to close between me and him. It did after his attack, which is annoying. Well, let's take some painkillers, I suppose. And then just wait here. Did that really not cost any AP to go into my inventory and restore health? That shouldn't work that way. None of them are going to do anything if I just... so can I just end combat? No. Well, running through this door is not the most productive move in the world. Yes, there's no way to, like, jump somebody and catch them in their non-combat state. Basically, I was sneaking, but it still said visible. My bad stealth skill is potentially contributing significantly here. Cool. Okay. All right. So yeah, I guess we're arming them and going for the rebellion plan. Because unfortunately, bad luck has locked us out of the other plans. I could go back outside and try to find another computer manual. Do I think there's another computer manual somewhere on the wreck? Maybe. Let's go have a look. Let's see if we can find one. Because I do think that arming everybody and just going for it is going to result in basically everybody from that part of the crew dying, especially given what we've just seen the captain's armament is capable of. I feel like if there was another computer manual, I would have picked it up. But maybe not. That just has schnapps in it. And I've never been able to actually get into there. How many hairpins do I have left? What category of hairpins are... Okay, 7. All right. So I guess I can give this a look or two. We're going to have a really hard time rolling a difficult. Was this one also difficult? Yeah. All right. I'm just going to torch one of these doors. Because a difficult requires a 4, right? is theoretically possible, but it's very unlikely. Does it matter? These rooms are connected, so no, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, whatever. This one. Jeans and a turtleneck. An empty safe, a locked safe, a personal computer that I will not crash by touching it. Hooray! You know, it's worth pressing the button once. Okay. No big surprise there. I'm sad to find that there is no objects of value in here. Oh, this is only average. Okay. Really? It's empty? Oh no, it has a memory stick in it for the computer. Okay. I guess let's see. Wait. Am I not allowed to do that? Do I not have the ability to plug in the... Maybe it's not for this computer, or maybe I need to... Maybe I need to specifically use it somehow? Wait, where is it? I did pick it up, didn't I? Yeah. But it does not seem to be in my inventory, unless I just missed it, which is totally possible. So there are items that are like just off screen here that are potentially relevant. I can't tell if I can't see the thing because it's not appearing in my inventory due to a bug, or because it's appearing in that third column, or if it's like legitimately it just disappeared. Okay, no, we have it. Interact. You download Memory Stick's contents. It looks like it is a data file containing virus code. It literally says on the first line of the file, "This is robot virus. Be careful." So that's not for that computer. It turns out. Well, now that's interesting. I wonder if we could just if we could just feed this to his robot surreptitiously and something cool happens? Question mark? We don't know what the virus is supposed to do. If it just turns the cambot off, that would be something. Obviously, I would prefer that it turn the cambot into a killing machine allied with me. But that might be a little bit much to hope for. Yeah, not feeling great about all this. Oops, sorry. So that's just junk. That's just torn up garbage. Huh. Okay. I was told it was something. It appears to be nothing. I gotta feel like if there was a... Let's try to go back to the ship and see about this virus. I'm just curious if this robot virus allows us to do anything with that robot. If we're actually going to arm people, I think it probably makes sense for me to redistribute my inventory a little bit and grab them like the makeshift rifles instead of just the plasma frogs, which seem to be kind of crummy weaponry. Because taking down the captain is going to be like a real, actual problem. No, okay. This virus is for the for interacting with the robots, actually inside the station, I guess. A shame, not totally unexpected. Yeah, if that had worked out to provide us with a little bit of a distraction in the form of the robot getting hostile, we could have tried some aggressive stuff. I'm going to go down to the factory floor and attempt to access some areas that we have not yet accessed. I'm going to do this in kind of a roundabout way because I can't pick these locks, right? These are locks that are too difficult. Oh no, that door is just what? Did I really never try to click on the other side of that door? That is a container, but it does not contain. Huh. Bridge key card, sleeping pills, hairpin. It is way too hard to tell what doors are open and what doors are not. And just to click on doors in general. Nope. That's okay, it's okay, so this door is locked. Nope, this door is not locked. Or rather, the door is locked. I have the key. All right, so there's lots of containers yet that we have not seen before. Any one of these could contain a computer manual. And if one of them does, we're in real good shape. We're in moderately good shape. We're in like okay shape. Take that. Does the, hold on. Okay, so the laser drill bit's not functional as a weapon by itself. Shock baton. Oh, they're both in perfect shape. Okay, well, I mean, just having a spare is not a terrible idea. Hot plate, electronic junk. Can I see across? I can kind of see across space. I can see across space enough that I could jump over there if I wanted to. Cartridge casing, cartridges, duct tape. Okay. This robot cannot harm me from here. Can I see? Yes, we can see what is in these. Am I getting a read? No, okay, that's just got wire in it. All right. If I hit and turn... Oh, actually, sorry. That robot can absolutely get over here. You can just walk around that. Well, I can break line of sight here, so it can't just shoot me. I was hoping it would go around. I was hoping it would chase me around. The number one most important thing is just luring this thing into a position. There we go. Please don't have enough AP left to shoot me. Oh. It's cutting off my path. I don't like that. I don't like that level of intelligence. Because, like, I want to get over here, obviously. I would love to put this thing in a position where it has to chase me to get... Let's stop here. Okay, please don't walk past me and through me. I do feel like you should not be allowed to walk through me. Like, I occupy my space. Yeah, that's a thing that shouldn't happen. Okay. So if I step to here and then I kick, you just go to outer space. Bye-bye. What did you... Oh, there's a wall, I guess, in that space. So unfortunately, this thing is not going to be able to like move very well. But it is still... Okay, it has line of sight to me, but I guess maybe I'm out of its weapons range. Okay, I mean, that'll have to do. So we're just going to be looting things in the turn system. It's fine. Don't think we need any of that. So many empty safes. Why? Who has a safe and then just like doesn't put any things in it? We are definitely for sure taking these painkillers. I mean, this stuff's weightless as well, effectively. So we know that there's not likely to be anything of value in there. There's a robot over here, which I don't know if it's seen us. Oh my god. Okay, fine. Intern. Okay. Damaged Scaphander. Reinforced version of a space engineer suit. Serious protection. This one is very damaged and unusable unless fixed. Huh. I wonder if there's something that we need to do, like something special, or if using a repair kit on it would be enough. Serious protection. 14 is a lot of mass. I wonder if I could get there. I mean, if I was willing to put down all of the weapons... Probably, right? Let's say we're not going to just carry around porn for trade value anymore. Yeah, we have a bunch of weapons. Most of my weapons are not very heavy by themselves, but, you know, we have a couple of... We have a fair number of them. This is 1.5 mass. So I would have to drop... I have to drop to 22. So I have to drop 10 mass, more or less. Yeah, the plasma frogs are like 2 each. We could totally do this. Okay, I am going to do that. I'm also going to pause the recording here right quick. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. So as you can see here, I transferred a bunch of heavy stuff to the locker, pulled this out, and it doesn't have a repair option on it. We're going to see about, and also I think it's worth noting, it does say on the stats page here that its condition is 100. This makes me think that this is like a damaged item that will have to be transformed into a different item. Maybe using a repair kit on it will do that. But my guess is, yeah, no, it's not even on the list. I'm figuring this is some like take it to a workstation, do some tinker stuff with it kind of object, which is a shame because like a badass serious protection space engineer suit that would allow us to have a better chance of surviving combat is exactly the kind of thing I'm looking for, right? I would love to have a better chance of surviving a combat. As it is, I think I'm going to leave my crummy, really crummy melee weapons behind, stuff I definitely don't need. And also this stuff, because it doesn't really seem like we're in the in a trading kind of place, and keep scouting here. Oh, I should say also, I did click past, where was it? We now just have the anti-robot virus as a separate item in our inventory. Designed specifically for a type of robot and can be deployed only from a linked configuration console. So that's bad news because I basically can never use computers. It's very hard for me to imagine I would be able to deploy such a thing. These configuration consoles are all over the place. What kind of computer is this? It's so weird that I can't get the tooltip on this thing that's right next to me. Okay. It has no useful information. That's fine. So what we could try to do with this thing is ambush it at a moment when we could kick it into open space, or at least, as close as possible. But I also could just employ a little bit of stealth here and try not to get seen by it at all. Don't know how effective that's going to be. Come on now. All right, bulldozer blades have 37 mass. Not actually an option. I was just thinking, we're pretty beefy. We might be able to wield something huge and terrifying like that, but no, probably not. Small valve, some junk. I would love excuse me. I would love a manual, A repair kit is definitely worth picking up. A hairpin is definitely worth picking up. Atomic batteries are semi-rare. We did it. We survived combat. I will absolutely take a circular saw. Our old one got stolen. We are at some point going to go back to those people and maybe get our old gear back. Maybe I don't even know. I don't even know that I want it anymore. So yeah, sadly, it looks like we are out of luck as far as computer manual goes. Get even more wire here. All right, I do want to check these out. What would be the best way to approach this robot? I'd want to kick it like out the back here. I wonder, how feasible is that? I don't think it came all the way over here before. Oh, that door doesn't open. I see. All right, well, we might have to do some cutesy maneuvering here. Just gonna let it keep walking. Okay, put itself all the way in the corner. They should probably fiddle with the pathfinding a little bit so that enemies that like reach their intended area with action points left don't necessarily just overshoot the area in a way that's counterproductive all the time. I think I'm still going to be shootable here. Yeah. Okay, wow. It got 2 attacks off. That's not usually how that goes. I don't think we've ever seen one of them do that before. Yeah, these robots are a nightmare. I need real armor is the problem, probably. This is an assault spacesuit, but like it's still garbage objectively as armor. Okay. Don't know how that robot would have seen me from there. Very inconvenient positioning. This is just going to kick it into those shelves over there. Or I'm going to miss it entirely. Ah, now I am the one who is kicked. Okay, well. No, don't go back to your... Chase me, you coward! Leaving myself in the open here, hoping he can't shoot this far. Let's just take some painkillers. It does seem to lose interest in me very quickly. All right, I'm going to once again leave myself in the open and just hope I don't get shot here. Okay, I really wish that I could get some kind of like peel stuff back view so that it would be easier to click on like the row of floor tiles between the boxes and the wall here. Stuff like that. You know, something akin to like the Invisible Ink tactical view, which I always thought was a really good implementation of this idea. That's a really annoying space for you to be in, my guy. I cannot do the thing that I need to do to you at all. Can I please stand in this square? Yeah. Ugh, terrible. Did you have to stand direct? I should have stood here. That's on me. Well, I'm gonna get shot for sure. And it's gonna kill me. Oh no, he shot me in kind of a funny direction. So while we're over here, let's take a moment to investigate these containers. A computer manual. It's like the Grail. Give? Oh my god, come on. Everything over here is only half height, which is really bad news for us. I'm probably not visible to him from where I am, right? The wall is probably blocking line of sight. It seems like he doesn't attack us at all if he can't see us at the beginning of his turn. And kicking him across here wouldn't be ideal, but it would at least buy me some time to position better. I'm testing the theory. Okay, yeah, he's just gonna walk over here. Oh, this is potentially very good. I have another attempt. Ah! Oh no, it just kicked him into a box that's right there. Shit. Well, I'm dead. But now we know there's a box over here. Or a manual. So I just need to figure out a path that's going to get me the ability to get rid of this robot. And it doesn't seem like it should be that hard. I wonder about if he's going to walk around. Also, I should check. Is this save? Do I have the garbage? Yeah, I have the garbage armor in my inventory. That's a really annoying time for it to have auto-saved. Yep, no, you're right. Got to do these things in order. Out, in. And all of the ammo they probably would appreciate. All right, manual save. Yeah, if this thing's going to walk around here, maybe the right thing to do is wait for it approximately like here. And then when it comes around, just run over and kick it generally this way. No, I cannot. Crap. Well, all right. You can get to a position where it'll be difficult for it to shoot, and then Stop somewhere useful. It's not great. Please don't dodge this. No, I said don't dodge this. Also, this thing's weapon just never ever misses, which is annoying. Well, how much melee skill do you have to stop whiffing kicks 50+% of the time? I have no idea. Turns out it's more than we have. And I feel like I've spent almost all of our level up assets. Right? Did I take 1 point of... No, I think I took 2 points of talking skill. All right. Did this come from the manual save? Do we have the... No. Could you please... Nope, that's not what I wanted. The menu options moved after I clicked. How do I guess once you've pressed credits, you're in for the credits. I am wondering here, just quickly doing the math on whether it would be faster to close the game and reopen it. Probably not, right? These are pretty small. Oh, hey, there's a Kevin McLeod track in here. I will take this moment to say, Kyle Misko, D-Boz or Die-Boz, you're doing good work. You're doing good work out here. Hey, I know some of these people. All right, let me load my game from the place where the load button ends up rather than the place where it begins shortly before it dives out of the way dramatically. The manual save. Please prefer the most recent save. It's weird that it doesn't. This should have been a very fast process that would have been faster than just fixing our inventory. It didn't turn out to be, but that was my thought process. So this is tricky because there is a lot of ground to cover here. If the walking path wasn't so far away from the wall, it'd be a lot easier to fire this ambush off. All right, I'm going for it. Because we have a piece of cover here. Where do I think... Is this the most unshootable space? It's pretty unshootable. And of course, he's going to stop directly in front of the rack. That's fine. Okay, so no, sometimes he will still move after, or sometimes he will still shoot, even if he couldn't shoot at the beginning of the turn, but not in like any kind of consistent way. I don't have enough AP to open my inventory. Of course, we know that opening the inventory doesn't, in practice, actually cost any AP. So that's a weird problem for the game to suddenly have with it. So see, like, I want to stand in the space that's directly behind the boxes, which via mouse would be like right here. I don't seem to be able to do that. Yeah, there's no way to do that. And I think that's maybe going to get me killed a little bit here, just like slightly killed. All right, I hope that this thing is tall enough to serve as cover. I don't think it is. I think I'm going to get shot here. Into space. Yeah. But like there's zero chance that I will ever be able to kill this robot, right? The only hope we have is kicking it off of the level, and that means that it needs to stop in a position where that directionality is even possible. Okay, this time it loaded. So it seems like it likes to load the second most recent save. It loaded the save here after we had changed our inventory and not the save that I made over here where I was trying to ambush the robot. I am absolutely just attempting the same ambush. We'll try something a little different, though. Okay, so I can run to here. And if we miss one kick, it's not necessarily the end of the world. Okay, got to fire while it was still flying. All right, put it pretty far away, though. So I'm going to go grab the computer manual. So see, like that didn't actually cost us any AP. So it's weird. There's like a bunch of actions that have an AP threshold to be able to perform them, but do not actually cost the AP, which I cannot imagine is intentional design. That's got to be an accident, right? It's got to be in error. Speaking of such actions, let's take some painkillers. So yep, absolutely allowed to do as much as I want. And then we just like run over here. Make him come all the way over here and try to position him for foolishness. Okay, guy who definitely can see me. Robot enemy who's seeing me is not weird at all. Oh shit, extra computer manual. Okay, I'm going to remember that. I'm not taking it right now. So right now I need to get cover. But sneak. All right. Here we go. Two solid unsneak. 2 solid chances to kick him right off the ship. No, you didn't go off the ship. Why not? You coward. How does space work where you're from? Okay, so maybe we're going to have to kick him into an area that is technically inside the map, but not. That doesn't feel right, right? If you have the capacity to kick him off of the map, that should be the right move. All right, so I'm going to try to get myself. See, there's a row of ground tiles here that is between these boxes and those containers, but I can't target it from movement because, you know, for basic usability reasons, the game wants to target the objects that are in front. Is there, maybe, hold on. Is there a, oh, come on. All right, I'm going to stand here. Does this thing cover me? It looks like it's, no, okay. I'm going to look and see if there is a control that I'm missing, maybe, that like drops all the garbage off the screen and just shows the floor tiles. Because like a game like this definitely needs one of those. And while it is certainly true that Fallout 1 and 2 did not have such functionality, Fallout 1 and 2 did need such functionality. That is not really... Oh, hey, stop. I'm hitting escape. Okay, hold on. Drop out to here. Wait for the buttons to move. There is not really... Okay. Not really anything in the options menu at all, it turns out. There are so many tiles that I would like to be able to be on. And, like, it's not just a matter of... Okay, dude. It's not just a matter of it being, like, awkward here because there's a bunch of stuff around. The 100% optimal use case for this kind of thing involves having a bunch of stuff around, right? Like you want to be able to wedge yourself in between some rows of containers such that you can control what direction the enemy must approach you from, and thus you can control what direction the kick's going to go. So it's not like just, oh, well, this is a bad luck place for it. Like any place where you would want to do this is going to have the same problem. Okay. The hell is that? That's not very kicked at all. All right, well, it's pretty bad news, I'm not gonna lie. We can do this. In theory, each of these kicks is doing some amount of damage, right? Barely scratched. So, yeah, it's taking damage, but not a meaningful amount of damage. Alright. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it, like, around the wall here. I mean, I wasn't in combat. Combat ended. Go away from me. Alright, so this gets the tall box between me and him. Oh, did we? No, okay. For a second there, I thought we broke his patrol route, as we have broken the routes of some robots in the past. I didn't realize this was going to be so hard, because it doesn't seem like it should be, right? Kicking something that is sort of unprotected near a big hole in the wall into space should be as simple as lining up the angle for doing that. Oh, am I not allowed to stand in this space because there's a computer in the wall taking up 5% of the area? Yes. Yes, that's exactly what's happening. That sucks a lot. That makes me dead, I think. No, okay, I can make it over here. He'll probably still be able to shoot me. He probably will not have to move that much. Okay, no, he lost enough AP to not be able to shoot. That's useful. I can definitely break line of sight again over here. Just try to like lure him around this open graded area and get him to present us with an opportunity. Okay, well, you're actually not allowed to just end your turn in my space, buddy. It does feel like they shouldn't be allowed to do that, doesn't it? We could run to here and kick, and if this kick worked, it would probably be the thing, but if I go for this and it doesn't work, it's going to be pretty disastrous. All right, I'm going for it. He missed a ranged attack. It does happen every once in a great while. Okay, he's wounded. At some point, we're just going to kill him. This fighting style. The never skip leg day strat. It does eventually kill. All right. Okay, now you can shoot around corners for my entire health plus. Cool. I was not prepared for him to curve the bullet like in Wanted. That caught me off guard. So it seems like he can walk maybe like 2 steps and still fire. It's not ideal. Could I perhaps load from my last manual save? You know, the most recent save that I made. The one that should definitely be the default. I want to say I'm having a little bit of frustration with the mechanics here, but like overall, I still think this game is fantastic, and I think it's very impressive work from a development team that is essentially a single person. All right, did I do this? Did I leave myself enough? No, it's going to take me 6 AP to get adjacent. All right. I don't know what kind of gun this thing has, but it must be mighty impressive given the amount of walking he's allowed to do. But the way that he is unable to fire if he has to walk more than 2 steps. Must be a hell of a gun. If I land a kick from here, it'll push him so far away that we won't need to move. Oh, no, it did not. It did not push him. I thought, yeah, no, that's totally the row. Shit, I thought it was going to push him in this. Okay, well, that's bad. Well, I'm in trouble now through no one's fault but my own. Miss? Oh, ow, okay. All right, okay. We're just going to step over here real quick. Am I allowed to open my inventory? No, I needed to do that before. It's fine. Then I kicked a robot to death. Huh. Get lost, nerd. Do I have enough inventory to open? No, okay, I need to have, like, basically everything to reach into my pocket. It's a deep pocket. And once again, there's clearly space between these racks, and if I could move in the space, there we go. If I can move in the space between the racks, I can be safe, but I can't click on it directly. I have to find like a roundabout way to do that. Kick him. Yeah, get lost, nerd. Okay, I don't love this. So I really want to move. I really would like to step 1 space to the upper right, attempt to kick, and then finish spending my AP. But I like literally can't move on that floor tile. I can just kick him here. I don't think it'll move him, but it'll still take the damage. And then I break line of sight. Oh. 3 steps. He gets 3 steps, it looks like. Also, it wouldn't have mattered if I had painkillered, because that hit me for exactly my max HP. The things I will do to find a book that just tells me how to turn it off and on again. At this point, it's sort of a moral crusade, though, right? This is not my... Hold on. This is not my beautiful save. At least I don't think. We're manually loading the manual save. Maybe that was the right save. I don't know. We'll be certain now. I have no idea what wounded means, by the way. It could mean missing 10% of their HP. Okay, so... Hide. I mean, I could just try to grab one computer manual and sneak out. Nope, no, turn around. Through the wall, did he? You know, if he has the ability to see me through concrete wall, I feel like this should have been more difficult on the whole. All right. Well, this is going to be a real short attempt if this kick misses. Ow. And I have not successfully knocked him off of the world. Even though that kick probably should have... Oh, no, wait. He is off the... Okay, I don't think he can reach the tiles. So I think we're good. All right. Manual save. I don't feel too bad having kind of like cheesed that out because of the fact that it doesn't work when it absolutely should. Like kicking the robot out this big hole in the back of the ship should absolutely have resulted in him flying off of the ship instead of him stopping at the edge. So if the most obvious way that this is going to work is in fact not going to work, I will just I'll cheese it a little. I'm not broken up about that. There were so many computer monitors or computer manuals over here. Surely I'm out of combat. Okay. This rules. This has been such a worthwhile trip. Junk, pliers, garbage. Okay. This is the engine diagnostics panel. Never mind. I fucked it. I'm not going to spend a manual on this. Do I actually want to come over here? I probably do, right? In this save, we never looted this area. And there's definitely like wire and hairpins over here to be had. There's a computer manual in this box. Was that always true? Okay, guy, come on now. I wonder what's going on with their perception. Because, like, he cannot see me now any more than he could when I was in these spaces, right? Less, if anything. So why does he become active and aggressive now instead of when I was in the easier to reach positions? Just seems very strange. All right, let's grab the stuff that might matter here. A hairpin is great. A repair kit is great. Yeah, I definitely just like I need more weaponry. I don't think that I am using a particularly good level of melee weapon. Let me drop some garbage. What do I not need? I probably don't need these rolls of duct tape. I'm never going to be able to tape two objects together. I don't have the training for that. All right. Can the cutter saw... The cutter saw can be wielded as a melee weapon, right? It only does 5 damage. You would think that catching somebody with a circular saw would be very serious. But I guess not. Hold on. That's just free wire. Y'all know how I feel about free wire. Yeah, and see, neither of the robots are going to respond to me walking through here. Well, okay then. So, episode's getting a little bit long, but let's, we did all this work. Let's see if I can, in fact, get Gladdy to mix up that knockout gas. Now that we can probably... Is it because I'm holding a weapon? It's probably because I have a weapon out. All right, hold on a second. Reload that autosave because I'm definitely still wearing the assault suit, right? Hey, that's pretty cool. So I probably could have I probably could have told Finale to not to like stand somewhere safe and stay still, probably. Just make sure assault suit is what I am wearing. Okay. If it turns out that they're angry at me for some other reason, okay. Don't know what to do about that. That's pretty bad news, actually. What would possibly be causing this? Okay, somebody tried to shoot me and jammed their gun instead. And then I just ran for the ladder. Ow. Ow. It's weird how it's just one of them. Oh, no, it's not just one of them. Okay. It was only one of them on the first turn, and then the second turn, it took a very long time for the second guy to start participating. This feels like a bug. I haven't done anything since leaving. Since leaving that would have caused them to change their opinion on me. And they were fine when we walked out. So now we have a whole additional problem of getting back on the Clypedo because for some reason the enemies are aware now. So I'm wondering if I can like sneak around the back here, get kind of close, and then sprint for the ladder. Yep, that's as close as we're getting. That is 3 turns of running. Okay, well that one didn't have ammo in his gun. That's a good start. There's no cover or anything though, so I can't really like... I have no moves here that are not just run and hope. Run and hope wins the day? Run and hope wins the day. Presumably they will not chase us. We are in so much trouble. Okay, yeah, everything's all fucked up. For some reason, we are now hostile to everybody. Okay, and also the camera's like jumping around like crazy every time I try to move. So I'm gonna try to draw the captain in here and then run past him. Not sure what happened there. I just suddenly lost my footing. I wasn't attacked. At least not in a way that the game logs felt a need to tell me about. Ow. Okay, that hurts. That hurts. But now I've made it down here. We go interact with the life support computer and we fix this problem. We fix its little red wagon. Alright, how do computers work? Hooray! Reboot the computer. I love it when the mem integrity is good. Log in. Clypedia service key card. That is a kind of key card that we do not have. Just get really lucky? No, the opposite of really lucky, actually. God damn it. Clypedia service key card. Who would have such a thing? I mean, maybe somebody down here, right? We've checked the containers and stuff. Let me just talk to him real quick. Yep, I have all that stuff. I wonder. Let me try something. Okay. I was wondering if the problem was that I didn't have 3 painkillers, because I had 6 painkillers. I feel like I've definitely checked all these containers around here. Service key card, I mean, it would probably be on the robot guy. Ugh, this is really frustrating, and it really feels like all of the other faction of Clypedia people being aware of us and attacking us is a bug, but I don't know, like, because this game doesn't let you keep saves. Like, a very important part of saving in like a Fallout type game is being able to revert to before something broke. And I get that they don't want you doing a ton of like save scumming and stuff, so they've gone for a more like single save roguelike kind of implementation, but sometimes something breaks, you know, and it just would be really nice to be able to go back a while. All right, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna just call the episode right here, and when y'all come back next time, we're going to try to unthread this nightmare. I'm gonna find that service key card. We are going to gas the top level of this ship. We are going to help them use this to get out of here. Fingers crossed. I don't know what my long-term plan is, but we're going to resolve this at least. And we'll see you then.